So I have my stuff everywhere, like usual. Usually over the years, just from being around professional makeup artists and friends, I've learned a lot over the years, just because sometimes I've had experiences where I've had a terrible makeup artist and I've had to go and redo my own makeup. So luckily I know how to do like some of the basic tricks, but I in no way call myself a makeup artist, but it's just easy for me to do just something quick. So you always start with the foundation. I don't have my favorite kind right now. Makeup Forever is always really good, but that's not what I have right now. So you start with that, and then me, just because I have really bad eye allergies, so I always have to put eye drops in first, which I already did. Just because if you get all your eye makeup done first, then you have to put eye drops in, then it just smears everything and whatever. So then I put on blush after the foundation. Just on your cheekbones. I'm really pale, so I have to wear blush, otherwise I look like a ghost. Let's see. Are we still rolling?
Yeah, I'm still rolling.
Okay. So me personally, I like the liquid black liner. It's just easier to put on. Let's see. And then a lot of people, like when I've had professional makeup artists do my own makeup, they say I don't need eyelashes, but just because mine are pretty long and curled already. But it's always fun to put extras on. So let's see. To get some of this hair out of my face. Okay. I don't have all the fancy clips that professionals have, so I make do. Okay, so first, before you do eyelashes and all that, you have to put on just probably an eyeshadow. I'm just going to put on something basic because I'm doing several different shots today, and I just want something basic that'll go with, oh, there's a plane going by. That's really noisy. I just want something simple that will work with several different outfits, so. Just something neutral for this one. It's kind of like a goldish brown. And this is makeup that I'd probably wear on a normal basis too. Just simple. And then I learned the hard way for false eyelashes, you always have to put on the eyeliner first. Because then if you put on the lashes first, then you go back and put on the eyeliner, it's just a big mess. So I always do the black with the wings It's just like the standard that I always do. It's a really pin-up-y look. I've just learned over the years to have steady hands. I'm not always perfect at it, but I'm a piercer too, so I kind of have to have steady hands to do that, so that helps. There's one. Makeup always takes forever. I try to make it go quick though. I get questions a lot from aspiring pinup models and models where to start, and also for makeup and all kinds of different things. You kind of just have to learn as you go what works best for you. Now the bottom. If you're using the wet liner, this is just for me anyway, you can be sloppy about it at first for the bottom and then just clean it up with your finger. I just like a really slight line on the bottom, so it's not too much. And there's the liner. Okay, so probably the hardest part for people is the eyelashes, which, I don't know, it was kind of hard at first, but I've learned over the years. You can get them at like Walgreens or CVS or even the grocery store. So you put on the lashes before the mascara, or I do anyway. So you have some Lash Glue. I think Duo is a good brand, D-U-O. This is just one that came with the package. I kind of do things the cheater way sometimes. So it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but usually the smaller part of the lash goes toward the center of your eye. So you just take a Q-tip and put the glue on the lash on the end of it. Don't glob it on there, but you gotta get enough so it'll stick, otherwise you have to redo it. So it's kind of tricky, but over time you kind of know the difference. Just have to hold it till it sticks. There's one, let's hope it doesn't come off, otherwise I have to redo it. Now let's go for the second one. Same thing, just put glue on the end. Smaller side goes toward the corner of your eye. Okay. You just kind of have to be careful and you gotta recheck them just because these things are a pain in the ass. Okay, so I got lucky this time, but if you didn't have enough glue in the right places or whatever, you can just take the Q-tip, dab a little bit on the place that's coming up, and then re-push down. But it looks like I got lucky this time, so. All right. So, last part for the eyes. Oh, another thing is you kind of have to check and see if you haven't to do any touch-ups with your liner. So there's a few spots the glue might have taken off. And like I said, I'm by no means a makeup artist. I've just learned what works quick for me over the years from things that I've picked up along the way. And for the wings of the liner, you just kind of have to make sure that they're even. It's like a real basic pinup look. Okay, now mascara. I always get the blackest of the black that you can possibly get. I love dark, long eyelashes. So just this is how I mix. I kind of mesh the fake eyelashes with my own. You just kind of go up and down lightly so you don't pull them off, but you kind of blend them together so they look like they're one. And I forgot my lash curler, but you can also, once it's dry, go back and curl it if your eyelashes don't curl on their own. Especially for photo shoots, like, I know one of my good features, I do have pretty decent eyelashes, but for photo shoots, it's just really good to go bigger and, like, even with eyelashes, just because the camera picks up certain things, and I always like bigger eyelashes. This side's already trying to come up, so that's what I was talking about. There we go. Now I just have to do the bottoms, and then my lips, and that's it for makeup. So let's see. I always run my finger over it just to get any excess off, otherwise it gets on your skin. And like I said, these are just tricks I picked up along the way. This is like my go-to makeup for whenever I have like a quick photo shoot, or if I want to look, if I'm going to wear a pinup dress to some event or something. This is like my basic makeup that I normally do. And then me, like as far as lips go, I'm a sucker for red lips, so it's always going to be red. So let's see which one. Here's this one. I'm going to need to grab some tissue really quick. Hold on. Oops. Okay. Red lipstick's always really messy, so just make sure you have tissue around. There's tricks with how to put, oh, there goes my eyelash again. There's tricks with lips to how to make your lips look bigger if you need them bigger. You can go just slightly above your lip line. Because you can always wipe, let's see. You can spread it around with your finger. Red's always messy, so just make sure you blot it. And I always use my finger to get any excess off. And that's it for basic makeup. Now let's move to hair.